Hope everybody had a good spring break. I went actually to St. Thomas, so it was beautiful there. Uh, Getting back, I did want to go over a couple things. As always, if you don't have an account set up with our Capital Group, you can always click on Past Performance, put in OCG, and then Welcome, lowercase, and then you can go ahead and see what's going on as far as different properties that we have pending and so forth. Um, this one, the Timberwood, we haven't taken possession, but everything else is pending at this point. Auburn did actually flip. As we know, we went ahead and had an offer on it. Ended up people couldn't get financing, but we have another offer on it again. On our Capital Group, remember you can always go into it, and if when you do have an account and you log in, what you'll do is you'll go to your available cash, your estimated account value. You can click in passive orders, remember. So rather than search for properties and so forth, you can see your current holdings, how much you own of each of those holdings. You can look at your closed P&L. These are properties that have closed, and you can look at your current holdings, and these are properties that you're holding right now in relationship and have not yet closed. And again, you can see the purchases and so forth. Passive bids are nice because you can simply go in and you can say, for example, invest $100,000 in the next few properties. I can unclick that, and the next two properties, for example, that OCG buys. And California or Washington, I don't mind, so I can keep at OCG's discretion. The exposure I'll keep at OCG's discretion. I agree to the terms, and then I place the order. And then that order will go into a queue. And remember, you can always cancel it as well. For searching properties, if you do want to see properties and view, we can look at last week's auction in Washington. We can search properties with openings, bids, and you'll see. And then remember, these are properties that had opening bids we wanted to go to Washington. We'll go to all the counties. What we'll see is the properties that had opening bids that actually sold, and you can always go back to these properties. You can click on Show Detailed Results to get more information if you wanted to. If you want to see just hot properties, so let's say you were looking at potential properties that came to the market last week, and then what you wanted to do was be able to see how those properties, if they sold, or what happened with OCG and so forth. What you can do is you can go ahead and click on hot properties. You know these are targets or potential properties that OCG is going to be bidding on. We did, and you can kind of see what those properties sold for. So, for example, this one in Lake Forest was actually postponed. As you see, it doesn't say it's sold. On this particular property, we had a value of $275. The opening bid was $232. We bid on this. It went as high as $246.5. You can go look at Mukilteo. This property, the opening bid on this property was $132, and the purchase price actually was a lot higher than this. It actually was up to actually this property sold for $450, so this isn't correct. I don't know why it shows that. This property, the mortgage company, the bank, the second mortgage company was bidding on the property. This one was postponed as well. So that's basically what we had. So not a lot of action there last week. We tend to see the market, especially this time of year, get a little bit tight, and then actually as the time moves on in the year, starts to get a little bit. There's more inventory on the market. So I hope everybody has a good one. Things are progressing nicely. We obviously had some nice sales this year so far. If you take a look at some of the closings that we had this year, 48 and 22%. So we hope to get some other properties closed this next quarter and continue on that path. I hope everybody has a great day. Take care.